Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Okay, I am Gabriel Igot. I am the president of the Philippine Rubber Industry Association. I'm also the president of Sibugay Management Resource Corporation. So our company is a rubber plantation located in Zamboanga, Sibugay, and we're part of the Philippine Rubber Industry Association. I started working for our company in 2005. Well, rubber industry, I think it started with the Americans when they brought in three corporate farmers. So Goodyear, Goodrich, and Simdorf. So these are three plantations that started in Mindanao. So that was the start of our the industry. And then from there, it developed into all these other products. So right now, the big players in the industry, what I'll give you are the ones that have local manufacturing. So the biggest one with regards to rubber is Yokohama. So they have a big tire processing or tire factory in Clark. And then some members naman namin, the top four would be Titan Rubber, Leo Tires, Dunlop, and MVP. So they do, MVP does motorcycle tires, belts, industrial belts. The latest figures that we have is from 2016. So the total export of rubber products, both natural rubber and manufactured rubber, is the $135 million. That's it.
Audio Jungle.
For local companies, the biggest issue is trying to adapt to new technologies, basically trying to use different materials because we don't have any material engineering, material science. We're not developing anything in that nature. So natatalo tayo sa ibang companies that invest in R&D and continually upgrading their facilities. Sa Philippines, we're still stuck. So a lot of our companies now are just trying to adopt changes, trying to adopt new technology. So in terms of productivity, in terms of yield, in terms of quality of locally produced product, medyo nadidelay. Malaysia and Thailand. So they really invest a lot in R&D. I think Malaysia is the biggest or the leading producer of rubber gloves and condoms. Thailand is probably on automotive parts. It's a lot of the automotive parts use a lot of rubber. So sila yung leading sa ASEAN. In 2013, tagal na, 2013, we set up with DTI, with DNR, and with Department of Agriculture. We set up a parang interagency private-public group, and its main task was to address the issues sa industry. So last year, we finally yung roadmap ng rubber industry was finally approved by all the secretaries. So in that roadmap, we want to address a lot of the issues in terms of competitiveness ng local manufacturing industries natin. So part of that is to upgrade our processing and manufacturing. So we're getting the help of DOST to make sure that all our companies are ISO, and we're also engaging with DOST on how to improve yung manufacturing. If they can do some R&D for us. Those are what we do with DOST. With regards naman with DTI, we started recently joining a lot of international fairs. The Philippines is also now a member of a lot of rubber-based organizations, international organizations. So slowly we're trying to build that network, and with JICA, we're also trying to partner up with them to have some technology transfer, especially with the automotive sector. So yun yung mga ginagawa natin. And then the other one is with DA and DNR, we're trying to upgrade our raw material.
Audio Jungle.
Our technology stuck in the 80s, so we're trying to upgrade that, trying to introduce new good agricultural practices, improve the processing, just to upgrade yung quality of our raw material. And then with the improvement in the raw material, with the improvement in our manufacturing, and hopefully we can improve the end product and be competitive. Right now, for our members, it's basically just productivity and product innovation, and a lot of joint ventures with foreign companies. So they do joint ventures para mas mabilis yung technology transfer. So that's how we do it, and that's how we plan to compete with yung mga neighboring countries. There's a lot with the automotive. So, maraming kasing, like with Toyota, they have a lot of small companies that directly supply Toyotas, Japanese companies. So, these Japanese companies, yung mga local companies natin, do a joint venture with them. So, they'll do, let's say for, like the Vios. So, may mga parts doon that pinoproduce ng isang Japanese company, and then they'll joint venture with a local company here, and they'll produce it locally for the local bios natin. So those are
Audio Jungle.
well, the government through DOST, they do a lot of help ngayon in improving the operations of the company, making them ISO certified, and then improving their operations. With DTI, they're joining a lot of fairs. So, and they're trying to promote local rubber products. Aside from that, there's a pending bill in Congress, which is the rubber authority. So hopefully we get that passed next Congress, and that's the idea of that is para siyang sugar regulatory board or something. So it's a separate government entity that basically handles everything and everything that's rubber related. So, for local fairs, DTI organizes what they call it. I can't remember the name, but there's a fair that's funded by DTI. It's every 2 years. Prime, they call it Prime. So it's every 2 years, and then they invite all the rubber-related companies, both upstream and downstream. And then the goal is basically to have business matching. International naman, there's a lot of seminars and conferences from the IRDB, which is the International Rubber Development Board, and then IRSG, another rubber. And then these fairs, naglalagay ng booth doon si DTI, and they actively participate. And they also have a list of mga companies natin, what they can supply, how they can supply, and they also promote a lot of foreign investments here. I think the latest one is the head gumagawa ng tennis ball. They're looking at locating in Cagayan de Oro. So if they locate here, then and they move, hopefully eventually they move all their manufacturing from China to Cagayan de Oro, we're gonna be the biggest supplier of tennis ball in the world. So mga ganun initiative to bring in a lot of foreign manufacturing, especially from China, kasi nag-higpit na sila doon. Yung competitiveness nila in terms of labor costs and yung mga incentives dati na binibigay ng China, hindi na nila binibigay. And medyo competitive na tayo sa labor cost ulit. So a lot of the companies are starting to move back. There's even a news article a few months ago, parang I think Ayala is developing a industrial park also in Cagayan de Oro for roughly 100 rubber-based companies from China to locate. So those are yung mga nagawa. This is with the help of DOI and DTI. It's positive, but hindi pa siya nangyari. These are all just sign parang on paper. So we haven't really seen brick and mortar in parang setup. So until that actually comes, then everything's just theory. So we're very hopeful that it will happen. Hopefully in 2019. And if it does happen, then we can bring back the rubber industry to where it was before. Kasi a few years back, like with our association, we had over 120 members. Currently, we're at 75. So maraming nag-settle because of competition. So we see a lot of foreign companies who went to China. They're actually looking to come back. So hopefully, we regain that strong manufacturing in the rubber sector.